the first thing we did when we got to Amritsar was to have lassi. And for those of you that don't know, lassi is like a yogurt beverage. In this case, they put what's called malai, which is like the thick, heavy cream of the milk, and it's so delicious. We got the sweet lassi. Oh my gosh, it was to die for. We had to have this first thing. And here's a look at the final product. We stayed at the Ramada. Here's their courtyard. It was about $70 a night. This is a view of Amritsar from the rooftop of our hotel. It's a pretty big city. And I don't know if any of you out there watching are like me, but anytime I visit a new city and I see residential areas, I always kind of wonder, like, who lives there and what's going on inside? I was walking down the steps one day and saw just a little bit of life happening in the building next to our hotel. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. So the first place we went was the Partition Museum. We walked there. It was just down the street from our hotel. And unfortunately, they don't allow pictures or videos inside the museum, but here's a look at the entrance. Check it out to learn more about Indian partition and their freedom from Britain.
We went inside the Partition Museum. It was bright sunlight and 102 degrees. Went back outside to complete darkness and the storm. Chill it for a minute. Hopefully it will pass.
The next morning we decided to go to the Golden Temple, and here's a look at our ride from the hotel. It was early on a Sunday, so it was pretty empty. However, it was not empty at the Golden Temple. It took us a little over an hour to get through the line, but even though people were a little pushy, they were all very excited. The energy was really good. It was fun. And here's a view of the Golden Temple, and the water surrounding the temple is actually called Amrit. It's believed to be holy water, and a lot of our friends in Delhi asked us to bring some back for them. We also had the langar, which is a free meal that they provide, and they feed over 100,000 people a day, every day, 365 days a year. It's really an incredible experience, the systems that they have down. It's just a well-oiled machine, and amazing that they can do this all off donations. And then a little later we went for more lassi. Then later that night we decided to do the full Punjabi experience and grab a drink at a local beer shop, and then go over to a restaurant next door for some authentic meats.
Visiting a 70-year-old dhaba for their meats. There's older ones that are like 100-year-old, but they only do vegetarian. Say hi.
So we decided to order the lamb tikka with kulcha.
What is this called?
Mutton chop.
Mutton chop?
And then everyone told us to try the fish in Amritsar, so I had to try some. But to be honest, I wished it was crispier. We also had to have dessert, so we opted for kulfi mixed with faluda, and it was pretty good.
To get back to you on this.
So we decided to check out the Golden Temple at night because we heard that it was all lit up and beautiful. So here we are coming back through the temple about 9 o'clock at night. I think this was also Sunday night. So every time you enter, you walk through water to wash your feet, just as a form of respect. And it was still really busy at night. I'd say slightly less busy than it was earlier in the day, but the line was still extremely long. But the view did not disappoint. It was just absolutely stunning to see it lit up. It is actually plated in real gold, so I think that made it even more mesmerizing. And then the campus surrounding the temple as well was just beautifully lit. And again, just amazing energy. We sat there for a long time admiring everything and just feeling blessed. Our last morning in Amritsar, and we decided to check out the famous chole kulchas.
See what they have for us.
Amritsari kulcha.
Amritsari kulcha with chole. Kind of chutney. Yogurt, curds, and extra butter. Stuffed with potatoes. It's like potatoes. Alright, we're doing a bam bam. Let's see what this one's all about. This one is quite different. The paratha looks very promising. The chutney and the chole is very different.
Okay.
This one has a lot more butter. Has some seeds on it too. Good. This is called firni. I don't know what it is. What is it? What is firni, babe?
And with rice pudding, saffron, cardamom.
Silver.
And of course, we had to have one last lassi before leaving the beautiful town of Amritsar.
That's damn good.
Adiyani.